There is loads of stuff in my book, how to draw ancient Greek stuff, and I'm going to be doing lots of videos from here. But today I'm going to show you how to draw the Gorgon Medusa. Now Medusa is pretty complicated with all those snakes wriggling around everywhere, so look, we need to plan this out. Draw a circle very, very lightly. Put a line across the middle, and then we're going to put kind of her face coming down there like that. Now draw a snake coming around like that, so curl it around and bring it down to about there, and there'll be a head there. Then bring another one down here, head about there like that, and then we can put her eyebrows in. Then we can put her evil eyes are going to sort of be in underneath those eyebrows, and then we can start kind of putting in snakes and put them in, kind of think of this kind of like a clock. So in fact you could maybe put the head there, and think about where it's going to go, and kind of spread them, you know, have them coming from all sorts of weird angles like that. Maybe another one there will be coming like that, another one there. So you've got to really kind of plan where these snakes are coming from. Now we can give her a nose like that, and then she's going to want a kind of a hideous mouth, which is going to be like a jelly bean really. Those will be the teeth, and then that'll be the tongue. So then we just need to keep working out where these snakes are going to go. Lots of wriggling, we want lots and lots of wriggling going on, and then we can now work our way out from the middle, and fill in these kind of spaces in between like that, and they can then go in between. I think we want one about there, and that can kind of curl around there, so that when we start drawing we can now pretty much work out what we're doing. And we can come around here and just do the snake coming all the way around, and then a bit of a head on the end, and a little flick of the tongue, and a kind of a line across and a dot for the eye. And the same here, you can do something like that, a line across, dot underneath, and a flick of the tongue there. Here we go. I'm just going to kind of whip through all of these. So we're going to do the head, tongue, line across for the eye. So just keep drawing. It requires a lot of wriggling and squiggling. Okay, now we can draw in the face. So draw in the chin like that, and then we're going to want to have these kind of evil eyebrows coming down like that, and then these eyes coming underneath, and we want to have the eyeball staring at you. Now draw these as kind of chunky letter C's like that, and then I think we can have an extra kind of a ring around the eye, and mad eyelashes as well, just to really accentuate the kind of evilness of the Gorgon Medusa. So there's a nose, and then we want this scary kind of mouth. So that'll be the tongue. I think we can just sort of shade in between like that. And then you might want to have her, because she's had her head cut off, hasn't she? When you are sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase all those pencil lines. And then we can try fitting in some more snakes while we're at it, just to kind of fill up that space and kind of make sure we got all these kind of little spaces filled in like that. So we got a space filled in there, but we want to have some more kind of curves and curls and things going on around there. So you can kind of do some more things like this going on around there, just to kind of fill in those spaces. And you can carry on doing this for hours. And I think we can have some more sort of curls and sweeps and things like that underneath there. We can maybe put some little tails in there as well, and a few tails hanging down. Now in all these snakes you can put in some kind of texture in there as well. All you need is some kind of dots on one side of it. And also when the snake goes underneath, you can add an extra bit of shadow like that if you like, which kind of accentuates that it's behind. So it's going behind, and you can just spend an hour putting in all these dots. The more detail you put into it, the more fun it's going to be. So I'm going to zip my way through doing all this. Now you can colour in all these snakes in different colours if you want, but you have to have really planned it them out nicely beforehand to make sure you can follow every snake. So it's easier if you colour them all in one colour. Now I'm using watercolour, but you can use whatever you like, crayons, pencils, things like that. I did a light green, and where I did those kind of little spotty marks down the one side, I'm just doing a little bit of darker green down one side, which is, I think each little layer that you add adds a little bit more interest to your drawing. So this is just kind of adding shade to the snakes. And really take your time over this, because the more time you spend over something this complicated, the better it's going to be in the long run. And then I'm going to colour in her face, and I'm going to leave a little kind of a white piece there and on her nose too, and the neck. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of kind of colour around the cheeks and on the nose like that, and then her bottom lip and her tongue. I'm going to give her evil yellow eyes. And then I'm going to give her sort of red rings around the eyes like that. Then finally I'm going to put a bit of shadow in underneath the snakes there, down the side, and maybe there as well, which makes her look a little bit more deathly as well. So there you go, how to draw the evil Gorgon Medusa. Real easy. Well, thanks for watching. Please like this video and make sure you are subscribed to the Draw Stuff Real Easy channel. You can support my videos by following me on my Patreon page. Put your drawing idea requests in the comments box below, and remember to keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.